Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about price elasticity of demand. So what is price elasticity? It is basically the responsiveness of the consumer to price change. There are mainly two types of price elasticity. The first one being price elasticity of demand and the second one being price elasticity of supply. Today we will be focusing more on price elasticity of demand, although both of them are very similar and the same principles can be applied. So what is price elasticity of demand? According to the textbook definition, it is a measure of how responsive buyers are to price changes. Specifically, it measures by what percent the quantity demanded will change in response to a 1% price change. In layman's terms, it's basically a tool for measuring how the change in price will affect demand, and a simple formula we can use to calculate this is percent change in quantity demanded divided by percent change in price. So a quick sample calculation here to show how it works is, let's say we have a negative 30% percent change in quantity demanded and a 15% change in price. From that, we will get negative 2. So what this number basically means is that for a 1% price change, we will have a negative 2% change in demand, meaning that a 1% increase in price will result in a negative 2% decrease in demand. So buyers will buy less when price is increased. And we can say that demand is elastic whenever the absolute value of percent change in quantity demanded is larger than the absolute value of the percent change in price. So going back to the sample calculation again, the absolute value of negative 30% is 30%, which is greater than 15%, meaning that demand is elastic here. And when I say that demand is elastic, what I mean is that price plays a big factor in whether consumers will buy or not buy the product. So an example of this is from Netflix back in January 2022 when it changed its prices from $14.99 to $16.49, which is a 10% increase. And due to this, Netflix lost 970,000 subscribers, which is a negative 1.74% change in quantity demanded. So the data here is from the first half of 2022 to keep everything accurate and relevant. So we can apply the same formula here, percent change in quantity demanded divided by percent change in price, and we get negative 0.174, meaning that a 1% increase in Netflix's price will result a loss of 0.174% in demand. And Netflix actually must have done this calculation before they went ahead and increased its price, and they saw that, hey, our demand won't change by much, so we should go through with this. And in fact, Netflix actually forecasted that they would lose 2 million subscribers and only ended up losing half of that, which is a much better result. And due to this, Netflix basically used this first price hike as a benchmark, and we can expect another price increase in the future, because this price increase shows that that their that their demand is not very elastic, as the absolute value of 1.74%, the absolute value of negative 1.74% is less than 10%, meaning that the demand is not very elastic, and they can go ahead and increase the price multiple times and still keep a lot of its customers. And that's basically what price elasticity is, concluding my presentation. Thank you very much.